down and see Windy City Live in person, do so. It's a lot of fun here. Just go to windycitylive.com. I'm not kidding you. It's probably one of my top 3 questions outside of where you get your hair done. Is how do I get tickets to the show? So there you have it. There's your information. Audience, shouldn't people come down and be here in person? That's what I think too. All right, so a sure sign that spring is coming, and we hope soon, is the annual International Home and Houseware Show at McCormick Place. It showcases the best and newest items for your home. So here to guide us through some of the best new gadgets out there is DIY expert and former HGTV star, Frank Fontana. Hi, Frank.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. So, yes, the big houseware show is descended upon Chicago. Yeah. It's happening in the McCormick Center. It's the International Houseware Show, and I'm the chief contributing editor for their website called InspiredHome.tv.
Do you have to go through the whole show and go through all that?
That's the best part of my job.
It is, right?
I don't go through all, like, 2,000 booths that are there and 13 miles of aisles that you have to walk through.
Yeah.
And just so people know, this is a business-to-business venture, so there's no consumers allowed.
Okay.
The cool part is we're giving you the sneak peek today on some of the newer items and some items I think really make a difference in your home.
Right, and these items, some are available now and some will be available after the show, right?
Yeah, the one that you love, we're gonna save for last.
The one I tease at the top of the show. But you know what? A lot of these products I like, and I particularly like this one. It's something so simple, but you're like, wow,
simple, inexpensive. This little tool is called the loose leaf. And how many times are you making let's say, a dressing, and you need an herb or spice, and you have that stem, and you end up forgetting a piece of stem? This little guy just strips it for you.
Look at that. Are you watching
And you pull all of your herbs off of it. Let me show you on a bigger form. If you do kale chips are a really big trend now.
Yeah, how do you make those?
I gotta tell you. So first you use your loose leaf to strip it, right? Look how easy that is.
Look at that!
And it gives you a stemless piece of kale.
Oh, wait, there we go.
Cut it up, throw a little olive oil on it, put it in the oven with some garlic powder. Delicious.
That's it. Do you put it on broil or bake?
Depends on how hungry you are.
Okay. But I like this. This is really
this
good.
is cool. That's called the loose leaf.
You know what I do? I always just take the knife and cut along the stems. This would make my life a lot easier.
Yeah, it's cooler looking.
It is cooler looking. Okay.
Chef, yeah, I heard you earlier.
Right.
So this is called the Pop Top. All right, and this is really cool. It's a new innovation in popping popcorn. Now, this is a high-resistant, heat-resistant silicone.
Okay.
So you open it up, you put your kernels on the bottom, you put a little bit of oil, you pop it back in the microwave, and you close it up.
In the microwave?
In the microwave. And what happens is, as it's popping, it's elevating, and then it's bursts open like a flower.
Do you have a mess in your microwave when it's all done?
I don't know. I probably should stick to...
I'm just asking.
You might.
I might, right.
Yeah. It depends on how many, but you got to stick to the directions. They recommend like 5 tablespoons of kernels.
Okay.
I'm assuming you go any more than that, yes, you will
You might have a mess. And then you'll be eating it out the microwave like I would do because I'm not going to waste anything.
And this next product is great. Everybody has a collection of pots and pans, and they're probably so random, right?
Yes.
And this is from Lima 3D. And this is cool. They have 3 different varieties of their nonstick pans. And there's ceramic on the inside, which makes it really nonstick. On this particular one, it's made for sauteing vegetables or stir fry, and you can see those little dimples on the bottom.
Yeah.
Now that creates a little bit of a steam pocket. So, as you know, if you want your vegetables to be a little lighter, a little softer, you would use a pan like this. Now, if you want a grilling pan, this is awesome.
That looks awesome.
You see the ribs in there?
Yes, I do.
That gives you the grill marks without having to go to a fancy grill.
Right, and in this weather that we're in, we don't want to go outside and grill. We can grill right in our kitchen.
Absolutely. And the best part is you can stick these in the dishwasher. The outside is stainless steel.
Okay.
And I like, you ever watch those chef shows?
Are you supposed to use this, though, on the inside? That's not going to scratch?
Good question. Everyone always says that. But this particular brand has the ceramic coating, which they say you could use metal spatulas without a worry.
Wow.
Check it out. Go ahead and just scoop that out.
Okay,
and see how test their nonstick value.
Wow.
Nothing sticking, folks.
And that's a metal spatula. That's cool. I like this. Okay. Now, is this available now? Or?
This is available now, and they range anywhere from like $29 to around $50 around there.
Price is right.
Price
All right.
is right,
now,
exactly.
This is your favorite product so far?
This is my favorite product because it merges technology, and that's a big theme in the show, the houseware show, is you're going to see a lot of high-tech mergers between what's functional and where the smart elements can come in.
Okay.
So this is a smart scale. It's called the Perfect Bake.
Okay.
And it comes with a set of bowls.
Yes.
And it hooks right into your iPad directly from the machine. machine. So once you have it activated, let's say you want to make chocolate chip cookies.
Sure.
It has a preloaded recipe guide in there, so you put it in the search bar, said cookies,
sure.
And then as you start baking, and I don't know about you, are you a good baker?
No.
Yeah, me either.
I just do it out the box.
Me too. Oh, you're out the box?
Yeah, I'm out the box.
I try, but I usually over-pour, under-pour, and I think it's all going to work, and it never does.
Okay.
So this actually gauges everything for you. Okay,
yeah.
So watch. As we pour our chocolate chips in,
right, it's telling you
what'll happen, or what should happen, is our chocolate chips will actually tell you the gauge and say, all right, you put too much or too little. It'll beep if we did. So I think we're on par for this.
I think so.
And every step of the way, it does the same thing. It gauges, it calibrates, so you can't mess it up. And check this out. If you overpour on that, it'll tell you, and then you just compensate.
And it'll adjust your recipe.
Exactly.
That's great. Now, what's this?
This is a splatter guard from, I never pronounced the name right, but Kuhn Rikon, I think it's called.
Okay.
And, you know, you ever get those real messy batters that you just kind of, you might want to step back for this.
Okay.
So as I get this going, typically what happens in any, you can see now it's starting to really go.
Oh, yeah.
And you end up, you know, we tested this earlier, and I end up getting a lot all over myself. But look, if you look at the inside of the guard,
it's got your splatter
it's
inside.
protecting you.
Very
Simple
smart.
solutions for the home is what it's all about.
Very, very smart. Okay.
And then here, this is called the pepper tool. All right. I do a lot of cooking in my house, especially sausage and peppers, because we're very Italian. We love that stuff.
Yeah.
And check this out. You stick this pepper tool in.
Yeah.
Twist it. And it cores the pepper for you.
That is brilliant.
The audience digs this, right?
Yeah, like you got the aha after that. Because
for the simplest one, we got the biggest aha.
Because it's such a pain in the butt, nobody wants to do it. Okay, remember at the beginning of the show I said when you're doing laundry, you'll love this? Take a look at this.
This is a solution for your socks, all right? Yeah, right? This is the unified sock troll that lives in people's homes that steals people's socks. But with this product, it's called the sock sink.
Watch.
Boom. Boom. Wrapped up, all one shot. Boom.
Look at that.
And if you got kids like we do, you know, it's like socks are the missing item in the house.
This is perfect to give to your kids, and then therefore you're not folding socks or putting them in balls. The thing is doing it itself. Yes. All right.
It's simple, and it comes with a basket.
Thank you so much.
You got it.
I've done all my laundry in 10 seconds.
One shot.
There we go. We have information and links to all the products on our website. Thank you so much. Good to see you again. All right, stick around. Chris Pecky is in the kitchen. We'll be right back.